أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء المرسلين محمد وأهل بيت الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين واللعنة على أعدائهم من الآن إلى يوم الدين أما بعد فقد قال الله سبحانه وتعالى في كتابه المجيد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربي زدني علما صدق الله العلي العظيم. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Brilliant. And so the sister who said yes, can you come on the mic? Can you recap what we have done so far, sister? Okay, I think I lost the sister. Okay, can I have then can I have Sister Rabia Fatima? Sister Rabia Fatima? Can you hear me? Sister Rabia, okay. Okay, can I have Sister Siddiqa Aladina? Sister Siddiqa Aladina.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah, Sister Aladina.
Siddiqa.
Okay, Sister Siddiqa Aladina.
Yeah, there are two Siddiqa Alidina.
Okay, okay, right. Anyone who would like to come forward, that's fine. Okay, as you're on the mic, so where have you reached in lesson in the Arabic book?
Yeah, we finished lesson 6. We learned about Haza and Hazi. That's female. And when you say Hazi, it's Yasirin. Like Hazihi bintu Yasirin.
Yes.
Yes, you, if it is Zumma, you say Zummatain.
Correct.
And we also did like Hakibatun man haza. So you say Hakibatun man haza hazatun. Maftuhun. Like al ghurfatu maftuhu. You say ghurfatu maftuhun.
Okay.
And like it's Amina. Like
Aminatun.
Amiratun, Talibatun,
Correct.
Muslimatun. But still, I understand why do you add tun?
So that's if you add ghurfatun, every noun its default position is a dhamma tanween. So as I mentioned, there's definite nouns and indefinite nouns. When a noun is indefinite, then it is ghurfatun. So that is the way in the Arabic language to indicate this is an indefinite noun, meaning a common noun, like a book, kitabun, a table, maktabun. So when you're referring to a particular table, then you will say al-maktabu.
Yeah, that I understood. If it is al-maktabu, it is the. If it is maktabu, it's a.
That's
but
right.
I didn't get Hamidun, Tabibun, Fatimatun, Tabibatun.
I'll do that inshallah now. There's a few questions which I'll answer now.
Okay.
I'll answer that question now.
It's some hard words and yeah.
That's
we
fine.
finished.
I'll answer some question which I've seen in the messages. There's a question by one of the sisters which I'll answer in class. I think the question was asked this. On page number 46, it says, هذه ساعة علي. هذه ساعة علي. The translation for this will be, this is Ali's watch or watch of Ali. Sa'a is mudaf, aliyin is mudaf ilay. And every mudaf ilay, it as long as it's not with alif lam, it will get two kasra tanweens. Okay? And then, because sa'atun in Arabic language, as I mentioned before, in Arabic language is such a rich language, it has feminine nouns and masculine nouns. And a noun which is feminine, it will have a ta'i marbuta at the end. Ta'i marbuta. A ta, which is this one here. So this is watch of Ali. And then you have hiya. Hiya normally means she, but when you're referring to a noun, which is a feminine noun, you use hiya. What is? It is hiya jamilatun jiddan. So jiddan means very. And here, hiya is mubtada, subject. Jamilatun jiddan, it's the khabar. It is beautiful, very beautiful. So here, as you mentioned, that there are two things. There's mubtada and khabar, subject and predicates, where both of the nouns get a dhamma, tanween, as long as it's not with alif lam. So here, hiya jamilatun jiddan, it's not mudaf ilay, as someone asked a question in the chat on my phone, sent me a message. So hiya is mubtada, subject, jamilatun jiddan. Jiddan is it's one of the words which is a description of jamilatun. What type? Jiddan. And jiddan comes as it is, with fatha. And jamilatun is because hiya is feminine. Okay? And mil'akatun, there are some nouns in Arabic language which are feminine, and mil'akatun, it means a spoon, is feminine, and qidrun, even though it does not have a ta'i marabuta at the end, it is feminine. So you will learn them during the course of your transition and learning of the Arabic language, that there are some words which do not have a ta'i marabuta at the end, but they're feminine as well. Okay? Is that clear so far? If yes, just say in the chat box. Is that clear?
Sorry, hello.
Yes.
You said every mudaf ilayhi with no definite article is?
So every mudaf ilay, if it's as long as not a definite noun, it will have a kasra tanween.
Okay.
Like kitab, let me give an example. Like, let me give you an example. Which one? Darajatu anasin. Bicycle of Anas. So Anas, it comes with a kasra tanween. It does not have alif lam, and due to that, it comes with two kasra tanween. And here, هذه bakaratul fallahi. This is cow of the farmer. So al-fallah means farmer, and you can see the alif lam there in the mudaf ilay, and due to this reason, it does not get the kasra tanween, but only gets a kasra.
Okay. Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. And then on the next page, Hada dikun. This is Hada masjidun wa hadihi madrasatun. This is a mosque and this is a school. So due to the nouns which are coming, Hada is changing. Either it comes Hada as a masculine format, or it's coming in the format of hadihi, being madrasatun, being feminine. Let me just find. I just need to check the name of the student. Sister Azra Sharif, you there? Is Sister Azra Sharif here? Because she asked a question. Who else is there? So those students who sent me a question, come forward. You're more than welcome to ask your questions so that Sadiqa Dosa, Sister Sadiqa Dosa.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. So first question which you asked about, hiya jamilatun jiddan. I've answered that for you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, thank you. Yeah.
And the next question.
So there was a sentence, هذه أذن وهذه عين.
Correct.
Yeah. So أذن and عين are in pairs, so they would
Yep.
have هذه.
Correct.
But how would the translation be? This is or these are?
So this هذه, this is two ears. This is ainun. This is an eye.
Okay, so that's how we say it, not
yeah.
eyes.
No, eye, because ainun is singular still. Ainane is two eyes.
Oh, okay.
Udhunun is one
So-
ear.
Okay, so when we want to say a plural word, then the hadhihi and hadha, how do they convert? Do they say the same for plural?
So what you happens is that that's a very good question. So normally what you can do is you say hatane udhunane, hatane
Okay.
and hatane ainani. So if you're adding
Right.
alif noon at the end, alif noon, like udhunane ainane, that indicates upon tathniya, which is dual.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anyone else who sent me because the reason why, because some of these questions were important and I thought answer the question in class so that everyone else benefits from that. Anyone else who asked a question who would like to be answered as well? And the next one, هذه يد وهذه رجل. Okay.
Assalamu alaikum jami'a wa rahmatullah.
Alaykum assalam wa rahmatullah, Sister Rabia. Bismillah. What's your
Yes,
question?
there's a small question. As we in English, we have some specific rules to make, masculine from feminine from masculine, right?
Yep.
So in this Arabic, when we are making the masculine, feminine of some masculine, so if it is talibun, so we need to, replace the dhammatain into a fatha, right? And
Correct.
we'll give the ta'i marbuta there, like talibun and talibatun, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Absolutely correct. So I was
Is
going that's a very good observation which you have done. And normally when you do this lesson, this observation comes forward. So here on page number 47, it says Muhammadun talibun. Okay. And Aminatu talibatun. So normally talibun, it was with a dhamma tanween. But when you want to make it into a female student, Amina is a female student. So the last letter becomes with a fatha, a ta'i marbuta gets the dhamma tanween. So it becomes talibatun. Is that clear?
okay. Otherwise, when we are using the female's name, it's Fatima tu, Khadija tu. But when we, give some, objective or we connect that to somebody like a profession, so we give the ta'i marbuta, we change the ta'i marbuta in dhammatain, like
Dhamma-
Fatima tu, mudarrisatun, right?
Ahsanti, yes, exactly right. So inshallah, I'll send you, thank you for reminding. And huwa muslimun, and then you have muslimatun.
Right. Thank
And
you so much.
it's very good. It seems like this tells me that you've done the homework. Al-babu mughlaqun, the door is closed. And then you say an-nafidhatu mughlaqatun. Al-mindilu wasikhun, the handkerchief is dirty. Al-yadu wasikhatun.
Basikhat.
Is that clear for everyone else?
Yes.
You sure? You sure, everyone?
Yeah.
Okay, that's brilliant. Any other questions? Any other questions by anyone? Okay, that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna pick on Sister Batul Laka. Sister Batul Laka.
Yes, Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Sister Batul, can you see on the screen? It says Ashayu Harun. Can you see it?
Yes.
Al Kahwatu.
Al-kahbatu haratun.
Jazakallah, sister. Carol brother, Sister Abida. Sister Abida. Sister yeah, I think Abida, yeah.
Assalamualaikum.
Alaikum assalam. Can you do number 7, please?
Yes, al-masjidun ba'idun.
Al Masjidu Ba'idun. Translation?
The mosque is far.
Correct. And Al Madrasatu?
Al-madrasatu karibatun. And the madrasa is far. The school is far.
Correct. Can I have next on the mic? Fizza. Sister Fizza. Sister Fizza, can you come on the mic? Okay. Start off Sister Fatima Muraj. Sister Fatima Muraj. Alaikum assalam.
Eid Mubarak.
Khair Mubarak yourself, sister. Can you do a number 8 and 9, please? Because there's 2 of you together.
Okay, I'll do number 8 and Alia will do number 9.
That's fine.
So At-talibu marizun will be so it's saying the student is sick. It will be At-talibutu marizatun.
Ahsanti, brilliant.
Okay. Alia.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah, sister. Bismillah. Al-Isanu.
Al-hisanu sari'un. And then so that turns into as-sayyaratu sari'atun.
Brilliant. That's brilliant. Very good. Okay, you're welcome. Our sister Sarah S. Sister Sarah S.
Sorry, Sheikh, I had a question. What's the translation of Sarion?
Sari'un means quick, fast.
Okay.
Can I have Sister Shabnam Rahim? Sister Shabnam Rahim. Sister Shabnam? Okay, I'm not good day. Okay, then can I have Brother Abdul Hussain Tijani? Brother Abdul Hussain Tijani, please. Okay, that's fine. Sister Fatima Aslam. Sister Fatima Aslam, can you come on the mic, please?
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam. Can you do 10 and 11, sister?
Okay. Al-kamaru jamilun wa shamsul jamilatun.
Ashamsu.
Ash-shamsu jamilatun.
Correct. And the next one?
Al-ab
Al-abu.
jalisun.
Al-abu.
Ab jalisun. That is
Al-ummu.
ammu. Okay. What does it mean? Sorry.
Okay.
Al-ammu means?
Al-ummu means the mother.
Okay, mother.
Yeah.
Okay. Jalisatun.
Jalisatun ahsanti. I just received a message from someone. Send me a message that you haven't been able to attend the past two classes, and I'll send you the YouTube link. Send me a message on WhatsApp, and inshallah I'll send you the actual links for that. So the person who sent me just a message on the chat box, just send me a message and I'll send you the links. Okay. Okay. Here. Quickly. Can I have on the mic Sister Kauthar? Sister Kauthar Somji. Sister Kauthar?
Yes, assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam. How are you?
Good, good. Thank you. How are you?
Alhamdulillah. Okay, so these sentences, sister, it says Hakikatu man hada, it's incorrect. Yes. So what will be the correct answer?
Man hada haqibatun.
No. The formation is correct. It's normally about hada and hadihi.
Okay, yes. Haqibatun man hadihi.
So what have you done?
I've just changed the هذا into هذه because حقيبة shows that it's the word is feminine.
Correct. And the next one, sister?
الغرفة مفتوح. الغرف okay. غرفة is room.
Yep. And you say al-ghurfatu, how do you say feminine? Because al-ghurfatu is feminine, so the adjective for sorry, not the adjective, the predicate. The room is open.
Yeah.
So what would you do?
So is the مفتوح changing?
Yeah, you need to change maftuhun, correct. So change it into a female adjective, a predicate. Al-ghurfatu maftuha.
I don't know if maftuhi works.
Yeah, it should be al-ghurfatu maftuhatun.
Okay.
Maftuhatun. So that would be the room is open. So this is subject and predicate. So subject and predicate is when you have two nouns, and the first noun has alif lam, and it's the noun which is called the nominal sentence because a noun has started the sentence, and it comes normally with alif lam, al-ghurfatu, and al-ghurfatu is getting a dhamma because it's a nominal sentence, al-ghurfatu. And there's nothing coming before al-ghurfatu. So it's a default position. And maftuhun, it normally comes indefinite. It does not have alif lam, maftuhun. So the translation will be, the room is open.
Okay.
Correct?
Okay, yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Has that clarified more things or has it confused you more?
No. I did clarify.
That's brilliant.
Shak, I have a question. Sorry, can I ask? Is that
Yes,
okay?
go ahead. Yeah, that's fine.
You just explained us that that when we have this the
Nominal
reason
sentence.
that we put the two maftuhatun is because we have an alif and lam. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I just wanted to ask you, would it be possible for you to actually sort of give us like a sort of example in a sense that we can remember? Because I think we are making same mistakes in a sense because we are forgetting that we need to look at the first words. And this is my personal opinion. So
I'll do this. I've actually got a handout.
It's just like a small definition. I mean, I
Yes.
know it's explained in the book, but if you say that, look, if you see alif lam, automatically you have to put ta and marbuta at the end. So then, like we know. Sorry, it's just a suggestion. I don't know.
So this is what you have observed. Practice makes perfect. So the more practice we will do in the next 3 or 4 lessons, that will make everyone very clear with this. Even with the other classes, this is what happened. So remember that there is mudaf, mudaf ilayh. So mudaf ilayh is the first noun, gets a dhamma. It does not get alif lam. And the mudaf ilayh, if it's without alif lam, it will get a kasra tanween. If the second noun is with alif lam, like this one here, sayyaratu tabibun is the word, doctor. So is at-tabib. So this will now be at-tabibi, car of the teacher. Okay? This is mudaf ilayh. And al-ghurfatu maftuhatun. The room is open. And because ghurfa is feminine, so the noun which describes a feminine object has to be also feminine. So it'd be maftuhatun. Okay, is that clear?
Yeah, brilliant. Thank you so much. I think it's just the little things that we have to maybe like a keynote that we need to sort of remember ourselves. So if you don't mind, if you could just create one for us. I mean, I look at it, I know what to do, but I'm just scared to change it in because I don't want to make a mistake. But if I remember the key word, then thank you so much. Sorry for an extra work for you, Sacha.
No, that's fine. And then هذه مفتاح السيارة. مفتاح is masculine, should be هذا مفتاح السيارة. This is key of the car, okay? That's that, okay. Then we've done this already, so I'm not going to repeat any of that.
Sorry, I have about the Sayarati, the one we did just now.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Because it takes a while for me to unmute, so that's why where were we? Haza Sayyara. So the answer to this is Hazihi.
Hada.
Haza Sayyaratu Tabibi.
Yeah, so when hada, so is always the first noun. The first noun in the mudaf governs whether it comes with hadihi or hada.
Okay,
not the
so
second noun. Not the second noun. It's the first noun.
Okay, so the tabibi.
Miftahun.
No, I'm talking about the third one.
Okay, third one. So sayyara is feminine. So
Yes.
this would be hadihi.
Hazihi. That's what I wanted to know.
Yeah.
Is it Hazihi?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
right.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then miftahun is masculine. Then it would
Yeah.
be hada miftahu sayyara.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're
Bless
welcome. Just 1 second. Okay. Aloud salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. So now lesson number 7. Ad-darsu sabi'u. Ad-darsu sabi'u. The 7th lesson. Now the 7th lesson, it's really easy. It's now Sister Fatima Muraj, the question which she has asked and what she had in mind, it's in response to that. This lesson, sister, and the lesson before, they are related to each other. And for this lesson, I have prepared a handout, which I'll send to you, and it will explain everything, and inshallah, everything will become clear. So this lesson 7, it talks about hadhihi, talks about also something else, tilka. What does tilka mean? Sister Khairun Nisa. Sister Khairun Nisa Rashid, can you come on the mic?
Yes. Yes, please. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam. How are you, sister?
Alhamdulillah. Tilka means before?
No. Hadha is for masculine, means this. Hadhihi is for female, this. Tilka means something which is further away, slightly further away. So hadha, this.
Is it
that?
It's
Yes.
there for a female. There for a female.
That, no, not there, that.
That.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tilka
sorry.
is for female, means that, and dhalika means that for masculine. Okay? Dhalika means that for masculine. So, and also in the Quran, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Alif Lam Mim, Dhalikal Kitabu, Dhalikal Kitabu, La Rayba Fi. Now, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, just 1 second, please.
Sorry, sir, for interrupting you. Do we use this for the female object as well, as we have an ayah like tilkal amthalu linadribuha linnas? So do we use tilka for the female object as well, or just
Yes.
for human being?
For also objects as well, and nouns.
Okay, thank you.
That is, we'll do that later, sister. And your question is a very good question. So there are certain, we also use for objects, and sometimes you also use for certain nouns as well. So inshallah, we'll do that later. But at the moment, we just need to learn tilka and dhalika. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has referred to the Quran, dhalika al-kitabu, something which we have in our hands, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has used dhalika al-kitabu, even though it's in our hand. This is trying to indicate that you may have the Quran with you, but this does not mean the meaning and the understanding of the ayat are with you. So that's the reason why ذَلِكَ الْكِتَابُ, Allah has used that book. And as you're aware that the differences amongst the ayats, amongst the Sunnis and the Shias of the interpretations. Why? Is because of they are not grasping the meaning of what the Ahlul Bayt al-Muslim have taught about the Quran.
Oh, thank you so much, Sheikh. This was the ever question in my mind, that we are having the Quran in our hand, but why are we using the dhalika?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So this is the reason why. Dhalika. So this is this Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is trying to indicate that don't think something which you possess, you have the meaning for it as well. So that's the reason why Allah has used dhalika, meaning that book. Okay. And here dhalika and tilka, and also we learned in this lesson as well, is about adjectives. Adjectives. So write this down, please, before I start the lesson. So in the Arabic, so this is some notes for yourself to write, and inshallah I'll send you this across to you as well, but to write this down. Now in the Arabic language, the adjective A adjective is a descriptive word which describes an individual or a thing or an object. They come normally after the object or the noun they are describing, and they follow the previous noun in gender, in singular, dual, plural, and whether it's definite or indefinite. Whether it's definite or indefinite. Okay, I'll give you an example. Kitabun.
Jamilatun.
No, kitabun is masculine. Kitabun jamilun. Kitabun jamilun means a beautiful book. Kitabun jamilun means a beautiful book. And I'll give you another example. Talibatun. Talibatun means a female student. Talibatun mujtahidatun. Or I'll give you easier, it might be difficult for you to write. Talibatun sabiratun. Talibatun sabiratun. It means a patient student. So talibatun is feminine. Sabiratun is also coming feminine. So this is the ruling of adjectives for a noun or individual. So inshallah, I'll go through the lesson and I'll explain this again. So give me a few minutes. Anyone has any questions? Write your questions down, and once I finish, then I'll take all the questions, okay? Okay, let's start. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, let's start. Now this lesson, man had, so ad-darsu sabi, the 7th lesson. It says, man hadihi, who is this? So it's referring to a female now. So man hadihi, who is this? Hadihi aminatu, this is Amina. And all the names of individuals, females, which end with ta'i marbuta at the end, their default position does not come with a dhamma tanween. It's always aminatu. So aminatu. And then waman tilka. So man hadi, who is this? This is Amina. Waman tilka, and who is that? Referring to the other female. Tilka Fatimatu, that is Fatima. So as I am repeating, I would like everyone else, as their mics are on mute, to be able to repeat what I'm saying, so that when I get a chance to call everyone on mic, everyone has already had the practice to repeat this on their tongues, please. Hadihi tabibatun. Hadihi tabibatun. This is a female doctor. So here, tabibatun ta'i marbuta has been added, and hadihi is used. This is a female doctor. Watilka, and that is mumarridatun. Mumarridatun, and that is a female nurse. Mumarridatun. Mumarridun is a male doctor, male nurse, and mumarridatun is a female nurse. Hadihi min al-Hind. This is from India. Watilka min al-Yaban, and that is from Japan. Hadihi tawilatun. This is tall. This person, Hadi, is referring to this. So you can translate Hadihi tawilatun. This is a tall female person. Watilka qasiratun, and that individual is short. So qasirun is for a masculine, tawilun is for a masculine for tall, and qasirun for a masculine which is short. And qasr is the word which we use when we are in traveling, salatul qasr. And this is the qaf, swad, ra, means qasr means shortening, and also comes the meaning of short, okay? Man hadha, who is this? Hadha Hamidun. This is Hamid. So you can see the difference. Hadihi and Hadha. Waman dhalika, and who is that? Dhalika Aliyun. That is Ali. Atilka dajajatun. Now he's referring to this hen or this duck, sorry, chicken. Is that a chick? La tilka battatun. No, that is a duck. So battatun has ta marbuta and it's used the tilka. Okay. Is that clear so far on this page? If yes, just please type in the chat box so that I know it's clear so far. Brilliant. Next page. Ma tilka. So egg is tilka, is feminine. Ma tilka. Yeah, you can say she, that's fine. Ma tilka, what is that? Tilka baydatun. That is a egg. So let me finish the question and I'll get your question, Sister Fatima Aslam. هذه سيارة المدرس. This is car of the teacher. وتلك سيارة المدير. So here, this is a car of the teacher and that is car of the manager. So this is هذه and that is tilka, okay? And you could also translate as this is teacher's car, and that is manager's car. That's the other way of translation as well of mudaf ilayh. Sheikh tilka. Yes, mashallah, brother Ghulam, ahsantum. Yeah, it's I'll come to that question in a minute. And then dhalika is that dhalika dikun. That is a rooster. Watilka dajajatun. And that is a hen. Okay. Now I'll take the question. So the question which Brother Ghulam asked, I'll answer that question because it's a straightforward question. Let me just come 1 second and allow to. Okay, now first of all, brother, because ayatun is feminine. So hadhi ayatun and tilkal ayatu. Shahrabanu, correct. So ayatun is feminine. You will say tilkal ayatu. And yes, and ayatullah is also feminine. The word ayatullah.
And the tilkal amthalu means the plural are also feminine. The all plurals are feminine, as we are observing the plurals are being feminine.
Yeah, like aqwal, you use tilka as well. Hadi, yes, that's right. So there's a ruling we'll do later about this, that like rusul is also feminine. So this risala, rasul and rusul is a plural. So there are plurals where they are treated as feminine. So this does not mean that the individuals for those nouns are also feminine, but it's just the word itself is feminine. Like talhatu. Talhatu, it's a feminine noun, but it indicates upon a male. Okay, so inshallah we'll do this later when we do the plurals. That's how the plurals are Jama Mukassar and Jama Salim, and how they are treated, inshallah, whether they are treated masculine or whether they are treated feminine. So the sister, I think Sister Fatima, you had a question.
Yes.
Sister Fatima Aslam, Bismillah.
Yeah. See, when we are writing this, Hazahi mean al-Hindi. So we will write this female is from India, means Hindi, or we write this is from Hindi.
She is from Hindi, no?
She is from Hindi, like.
So the question,
I do have a question.
1 second. Hadihi, it means this. So this is from India. So treat it as it's not asking about a person. But if it's referring to a person, then you say hiya min al-Hindi. She is from India. But here it says hadihi min al-Hindi. This is from India. So maybe it may have to refer, that is referring back to these individuals. It just may be a question which you have added to indicate how to use hada and tilka. Okay.
Okay, so then we just have to write in English, this is from India, like not female. And
That's
for
right.
doctor also, we don't have to specify this doctor is a female, she's a female doctor, something like that.
Exactly. So when it's talking about individuals like tabibatun and mumarridatun, you will say this is a female doctor and that is a female nurse. So when you know it's female, then you know you have to use hadhi and tilka.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
So what's the difference between hiya and hadhihi? Why aren't we using hiya here?
Okay.
It's a
Let me
little
explain.
confusion.
So hiya means she as a pronoun. Hiya is an independent pronoun. And hadha and hadhihi, these are al-ismul ishara. They are called demonstrative nouns. So demonstrative nouns are nouns for pointing. So they're pointing at this lady, that this lady, this is from India, that meaning this person is from India, okay?
Okay.
And that person, Tilka, pointing at them, Tilka from Japan. That's what it is, nothing else, okay? But here, هذه طويلة وتلك قصيرة. Then you could translate here, this person is a tall lady. Because طويلة and قصيرة is coming, and these are feminine nouns referring to individuals. So here you could say this is a tall female person, and that is a short female person. So you will know, then you need to use هذه and tilka.
Okay, means Hazi and Tilka shows that those persons are not, hiding there in the room, but we are not directly talking to them. They are not you. They're not a first or second. They're not second person. They're third person, but they're present.
Yes.
But he and she are those subjects who are not here, who are not present here, right?
Oh, they can be present, but you're not talking to them. So this.
Okay.
So, for example,
Okay,
you know that, like, for example, in English, we say that, look at that person there. Look at that person, even though he's in the room, but you point at them, that person or this person. We use it in English as well. Look at that person, this person here. So this person, it could be a masculine or female.
So can we say this trainer, this is a tall lady, like we have to say it's female person? Or...
Yeah, this is a tall lady. You could say that, that's fine.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's move on. Okay, can I have now Brother Ghulam Ali, bye, to come on the mic. Brother Ghulam Ali?
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Can you read 1, 2, and 3, please? It's on the screen. Page number 53.
هذه مدرسة وتلك جامعة. This is a school and that is a university.
Correct.
ذلك حمار وتلك بقرة. That is a donkey and that feminine is a cow.
Correct.
And number 3 is ذلك مسجد لا تلك مدرسة. Is that a mosque? No, that feminine is a school. The first ذلك مسجد is male when in the question, and لا تلك مدرسة is a female.
Jazakallah, that's brilliant. Can I have someone called Naeem Fatima?
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Can you do 4 and 5, sister?
هذا جمل وتلك ناقة. This is a camel and that is, I don't know, naqa.
Is a female camel. Naqatullah suqiyaha in Surah Shams.
Okay. هذه مدرسة وتلك طالبة. This is a teacher and that is a student.
Perfect. And the next one?
هذا كلب وذلك قط. This is a dog and that is a cat.
Brilliant. That's brilliant. Can I have Brother Zain on the mic? Zain Muhammad.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Alaikum assalam, Brother Zain. Bismillah.
هذا بيت المؤذن وتلك حديقة التاجر. This is the house of the muazzin, and that is حديقة التاجر. حديقة.
Hadika means garden.
That's the garden of the merchant.
Garden of the merchant. Brilliant. Okay, and also what I want you to do on this page.
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
I have a question. Please go back to the same page.
Yeah. Which page?
Which just now the brother did some sentence.
1 second.
Please.
There you go, sister.
Jazakallah. Haza Baitu. This is not. This is the house. He said. This is not the house, right?
This is house of the the house.
This is house.
This is house. No, house of the.
Yes. I heard the house. It is house.
Yeah. So in English it's difficult. So this is house. The house of the muazzin. That's fine, because when you translate in English, it sometimes is a bit challenging. So if you say the correct translation would be either this is muazzin's house.
Yes.
This is muazzin's house, or this is house of the muazzin.
Like mudaf ilayhi.
Exactly. Okay.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Welcome. Okay. Next one, I will ask 20. I'm going to ask 20 students to come forward. So I'm going to choose randomly numbers, and they will come forward, and they will read one each. Can I have the first student? iPhone D Minas Kasam Chinai. iPhone D Minas. Can you come on the mic? I hope I didn't make myself embarrassed reading the name. Sorry. iPhone? Okay, maybe not. Zia Anjum Mehdi.
Yes.
Alaikum salam. Can you choose whether it's Hadha and Hadihi? Can you read the first one and translate as well?
Hazihi umma. Because of female.
And what do you translate? What is the English translation?
This is a mother.
This is a mother. Fantastic. Zain Muhammad, can you come back on the mic, please? Alaikum salam. The next one, Abun.
Abun.
Thank you. Zainab Sharif, can you come on the mic, please? Zainab Sharif? Okay.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. Can you do number 3, sister? Is it Hadha or Hadihi?
Just hold on. Number 3. Oh, where is it?
It's Kalamun, something. So,
okay. Haza Kalamun. This is a pen.
Fantastic. The Arshads. Can you come on the mic? The Arshads. Maybe I'm problem. Sister Taslim Fatima. Sister Taslim Fatima.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam. Can you do number 4, please?
Yeah, it's هذه ملأقة.
Translation, please.
This is ملأقة. I'm not sure what ملأقة is.
Mil'akatun is a spoon.
So this is a spoon.
Correct. Sister Tahira, can you do number 5, please? Tahira? Tahira, Sister Tahira. Maybe problems. Can I have T Nakvi Nakvi? T dot Nakvi Nakvi. Can you come on the mic, please? T Nakvi?
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Can you do 5 and 6, sister?
هذه عين.
And the next one?
هذا هجرة.
Hada Hajarun.
Yeah.
What's the translation of both of them?
This is the stone, the rock.
Correct.
Hajar. Oh, thank you.
And Hadihi Ainun. What is this?
This is the eyes.
This is an eye.
Yeah, eye. Yeah.
Jazakallah. Sister Sukaina, Shahid.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Alaikum salam. Can you do kamisun? Is it hadha or hadhihi?
Haza kamisun.
Brilliant.
This is a shirt.
Thank you. Sister Sadiqa Dosa Ali. Sadiqa Dosa Aladina.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. Number 8,
هذه
please.
قدر.
Hadhihi.
قدر.
And the next one, please, number 9.
هذه نافذة.
Thank you, sister. Can I have next on the mic? Sharabano Malu.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. Can you do number 10 and 11?
So هذه بقرة, this is a cow, and هذا مكتب, this is a desk.
Brilliant.
Sorry, yeah.
This
Okay,
is a
هذا مكتب.
Shinaz Karam Ali. Sister Shinaz.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. Can you do 12 and 13?
هذه ناقة. هذا مهندس.
Translation?
ناقة. I not speak English, sir. Sorry. ناقة, you say female camel. Okay, and muhandisu is
Engineer.
Engineer.
Yes, engineer. So you speak French, sister?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought so. Okay, that's fine. Thank you, sister. Can I have Sister Shenaz Baras? Shenaz on the mic next.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam. Can you do 14 and 15?
هذا مؤذن. This is the one who gives azan. And هذه ممرضة. This is the lady nurse.
Perfect. Thank you ever so much. Karen, next, Sister Shane Zahra Karim.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam. Can you do number 16, 17, and 18, please?
هذا سرير. This is a bed. هذه حديقة.
Hadikatun.
حديقة. I don't know what it means.
Hadika means a garden.
This is a garden. هذه طالبة. This is a student, female.
Thank you. Can I have the next one on the mic? Shamima. Sister Shamima.
Yes, Malim. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam. Can you do number 19 and 20?
هذا جمل. This is a camel. هذه بطة. This is a dog, duck.
Thank you ever so much. Is that clear for everyone?
Yes.
Is that clear for everyone? Yes?
Yes.
Sorry, a quick question. So the way that we just putting haza and hazihi is based on the next sentence, whether we can see it, we can identify whether this is a male or female. Is that correct?
That is right.
Okay, thank you. Because I was trying to see if there was any signs which was telling me which is haza and which is hazi, but it's not. It's based on the word. So, and that we have to start putting male and female. Yeah.
So there are some formulas, but inshallah we'll do the formulas at a later time because if I teach you too many formulas, it becomes difficult. So I'm trying to keep it very subtle, making it like Gidrun is feminine, Nafidatun, I'm having a time marbut at the end. And if it's names of individuals, Ummun, Abun, you'll know mother and father, which are names of parents. Mother and father, you know this is masculine, this is feminine.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Shah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, next one. Okay, what we'll do next?
Excuse me.
This is not in the actual exercise, but I'll add it to the exercise. Yes, sister.
Yeah, I was just asking that Ainun is
feminine.
Yeah. So why you put feminine in Ainun?
Because the reason why it's feminine, because the Arabs have made a ruling that any limbs of individuals which are in pairs of twos, they are feminine.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, now can I have next on the mic, Mr. Saida Virani. Sister Saida Virani.
Yes, Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. So, sister, what I'm going to ask you to do, now I'm going to ask you to whether you have to put dhalika and tilka. So accordingly, like these 20 which we have done already, can you first row whether it's tilka or dhalika?
The first row. Okay.
So ummun, abun, and khalamun. Tell me which one is what.
Tilka ummun.
Translation as well.
That is a mother.
Next one.
Dhalika abun. That is a father.
Correct.
Dhalika qalamun. That is a pen.
Thank you so much. Karen, next on the mic, Sister Sabiha Hassan Ali. Sister Sabiha Hassan Ali.
Assalamu alaikum.
Can you do 4, 5, and 6? Dhalika or tilka? Sorry, I can't hear you. Can you come back on the mic, sister? Sorry again, I cannot hear you. Start from mil'akatun again. The reception is bad at the moment. Number 4, 5, and 6. I can't hear you, sister. Okay, next person. Sister Saida Virani. Sister Saida Virani.
I just came, Sheikh.
Okay.
I did.
Okay, next on then, Sister Nasreen Behmani.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Alaikum salam. Can you do number 4, 5, and 6, please?
Yeah, it's tilka milakatu.
Tilka mil'aka.
Tun.
Correct.
And then it is tilka ainun.
Correct.
And zalika hajrun.
Thank you ever so much. Sister Roxana Sundarji.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam, sister.
Dhalika kamisun.
Dhalika kamisun.
That is a shirt. Tilka kidrun. That is a pot. Tilka nafidatu. That is a window.
Perfect. Jazakallah, sister. Can I next on the mic, MHR. MHR. Come on the mic, MHR. Okay. Sister Masuma, master. Sister Masuma, master. Sister Masuma, master. Can you come on the mic?
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Alaikum assalam. Have you got 2 devices connected to the internet?
Yeah.
So can you see one of the devices?
Yeah. Tilka bakaratun.
Right.
And zalika maktabun. Tilka nakatun.
Tilka nakatun. Thank you so much. Can I have next on the mic, Sister Naseem? Okay, Sister Hina Fatima. Hina Fatima. Sister Hina Fatima.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam. Can you do number 13, 14, and 15?
Okay, sure. So it will be the engineer. So it will be Dhalika Muhandisun.
Correct.
Dhalika Mu'adhanun, the one who gives the adhan. Mu'adhinun. Then Tilka Mumarradatun, the female, that is the female nurse.
Mumarridatun.
Mumarridatun, the female nurse. So that is the female nurse.
Perfect. Can I have next on the mic, Galaxy, Dr. Shabir Kareem. Brother Doctor?
Yeah, Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah, Doctor.
That's what, am I reading 16, right?
Right.
So, Sarirun, it should be Zalika.
Correct.
Zalika sarirun. Then tilka hadiqatun. And zalika tilka talibatun.
And the next two, Dr. 19 and 20.
Zalika jamalun.
Correct.
And tilka battun.
Battatun. That's brilliant. Okay, I'm not going to go through this because everyone can read English themselves. I do feel like doing lesson 8, but I'm not going to do it because I think it will be too. I don't know. I'm more than happy to teach another lesson, but it all depends upon the students themselves. Whether you can cope with another lesson. The lessons from here to there, that is it. And then you got exercises. What's your opinion, students? What would you like me to do? Oh, the students.
Next week, inshallah.
Okay,
Next week, Shaq, please. We want to continue with Eid celebration.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so what we need to learn, it's this lesson, hada and hadihi, and tilka and dhalika, and also remembering that what else is there? It's mudaf ilay. So hada Muhammadun, hadi Aminatu, dhalika Hamidun, and tilka Zainabu. Remember that. In this lesson, we learned tilka and dhalika, as we have told you already. And then the other point to remember is I'll send you some details about mudaf, mudaf ilay, and some other things as well. So that's that. So if you can do this, that would be much appreciated. And inshallah, then we would start the next lesson next week, then inshallah, lesson number 8. Any questions before we end? Any questions before we end the session?
Excuse me.
Yes, sister.
Can you please send the link because my internet was cutting out?
That's perfectly fine. I'll send you the link, inshallah.
Okay, thank you.
No problem at all. So
Jazakallah, Shaq, for today's lesson and explaining that. That was quite clear actually for with the Zalika and Tilka. So Jazakallah. And I hope you also go and continue with the Eid celebration as well, as we are.
yeah, that's the reason why the past 2 or 3 days, I kept myself switched off